Hello and welcome to Quarterlight, your car brochure channel. In today's Saturday special, we take a look at the special edition Ford Escort Harrier. Welcome back, and if you're new to Quarterlight, we're a car brochure channel here on YouTube, looking at car brochures from around the world for the 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s, and sometimes beyond that as well. So if you're interested in cars and car brochures, please consider subscribing. Anyway, back to today's episode, and like I say, we're having a look at the special edition Mark II Ford Escort Harrier. Now, on Saturday, we call it the Saturday Special Edition because every Saturday we do actually look at a special edition model. So let's take a look at that brochure now. And here it is. And these Mark IIs were kind of like at the end of the Ford Escort Mark II production, and to bolster sales near the end, they came out with quite a few special editions. And the Harrier was one of 3 bird named special editions. So let me just throw the other brochures up for kind of like this sort of collection of these bird named special editions. So we had the Harrier, we had the Gold Crest, and we had the Linnet. Now the Linnet was based on a very sort of poverty spec Popular Plus. So that was kind of like the lowest model in these bird named special editions. The Gold Crest was based on the L, although, you know, we did get some rather nice wheels on that example. And probably the most famous, certainly the most well known, and probably the special edition you really wanted, the Harrier was based on the 1.6 Sport. Now all these brochures we've already reviewed on our Saturday special episodes, so if I remember to do so, I'll do a link at the end of this particular video just in case you missed those 2 special editions, because they do all go hand in hand. And like I say, we're really trying to boost the sales of the Mark II Escorts at this time. Now of course this would be many people's favourites, and you know, I'm not alone there, but of course it certainly was the most expensive one of the 3, and certainly would be the most expensive if you had to try and buy one today. Prices have gone a little bit ridiculous for what is just a 1.6 Sport, and we'll see the performance really isn't that fantastic, but it does look really nice, doesn't it? Nice sort of spotlights on the front. Then the changes for the Harrier, we've got this sort of blue stripe going down there, which looks really good. There's a little bit of a better look at the blue stripe. There's a little bit of a spoiler on the back, and then we've got these RS alloy wheels. So a really lovely special edition, really. We could get it in white or silver. Anyway, let's open the brochure up and learn a little bit more about this very special edition. And when we open up this very special brochure, we can see at the top rally bred engineering, but more importantly, a really nice side view of this Harrier. Of course, them blue striped decals going down it are really what stands out, along with those rather nice alloys as well. But I always like these special editions. I mean, Ford was really good at just lifting a car up just by putting a stripe down, and this one really suits it. If you notice, the stripe goes down to the back and you get this little bit of a spoiler at the back as well. Anyway, let's have a look at the text before learning or zooming in a bit more on some of these pictures. We get a nice interior shot there as well. So it tells us in November 1979, an Escort won Europe's toughest event, the Lombard RAC Rally, for the 8th successive year. This victory clinched the 1979 World Rally Championship of makes for Ford. With more manufacturers' works teams entered for the rally than ever before, rivalry to win the laurels from Escort and Ford was intense. But not only did Escort score another outright win, Escorts also captured the team prize, the ladies prize, the Group 1 category for standard production cars, won 3 separate classes and filled 6 of the top 10 places overall. In addition to the Lombard RAC Rally, Ford contested 7 other World Championship events in 1979. Escorts won no fewer than 5 outright and were never placed lower than second. Now, to commemorate these unique achievements, there's a special edition Escort which combines rally-proven toughness and reliability with the sports flair of a racing thoroughbred, the Escort Harrier. And then we get this rather nice little interior shot. The seats look really nice, don't they, for a Mark II Escort. Very dark, very black. Of course, we can still see the colour of the car if you look at the top of the doors there, but it looks quite nice for a Mark II Escort, I think. It continues on by telling us the Ford Escort Harrier, amongst the many features, are distinctive diamond white or optional Strator silver paint treatment with unique 3-tone blue body stripes, a twin-choke 1600 OHV engine that develops over 85 brake horsepower to propel the Escort Harrier from 0 to 60 in around 10 seconds flat. Ford computer figures. So, we're not really talking fast, really, are we? But, late 70s, not too bad, I guess. Super safe cast iron road wheels, radial ply tyres to provide sure-footed control and predictable handling, an aerodynamically designed rear spoiler that streamlines the car and improves stability, body-hugging Recaro sport seats that are covered in practical fabric trim and reclined to suit any driver. The see-through head restraints provide maximum safety and visibility. And then finally, a fully equipped cockpit surrounded by features like tinted glass, push-button radio and a remote control driver's door mirror that prove the Escort Harrier combines sports car performance and saloon car style. And then at the bottom there we've got a little Ford Escort Harrier and the Ford badge. Anyway, let's turn the page and see what else we can learn about this model. Then on the back page we've got some specifications, some pricing, options, performance and even a dealer stamp. So let's zoom in at the top and have a look at the last page. So it tells us the specification of the Escort Harrier is based on the Escort 1600 Sport with the following additional items: rear spoiler, cast alloy road wheels, Recaro front seats with head restraints, remote control driver's door mirror, tinted glass, unique 3-tone blue body stripes and a black fabric trim. So you kind of think, well, there isn't that much over the 1600 Sport, but I think the things that are on there above the 1600 Sport kind of does make this car a little bit of a nice special edition, in my opinion. Now if we move down, we also get the pricing and option availability. So to buy this car new, it was £4,330 after tax. Now just to give you a bit of a comparison, the price of the Gold Crest 1.3 was £3,877 and the 1.6 Escort Gold Crest was priced at £4,091 after tax. So when you think about there, you're looking at the Gold Crest, surely it's worth that little bit extra to get the Harrier. I don't know what you think. Anyway, you could have certain options on top of that. Push button radio, £26.67. Kind of think that would be included, but there we go. Inertia reel rear seat belts, £38.80. So that's an interesting extra for the time. And Strator silver metallic paint was an extra £35.83. Although personally, with those blue stripes, I think I preferred it in the white, which wasn't a cost extra. Now if we move down to the performance figures, it's telling it's got a top speed of 103 miles per hour, 0 to 60 in 10.1 seconds, 30 to 50 in 9.7 seconds. So no matter how you look at it, it certainly wasn't a fast car, was it? It looked faster than what it really was, in my opinion. Anyway, fuel consumption, steady 56, it was doing 42.8 miles per gallon. At 75, it's doing 32.1 miles per gallon. And the urban cycle 28.3, so not too bad really. Now if we move down to the bottom, on this particular brochure we've got a dealer stamp. Hooray, I like dealer stamps. It's in the right dealer stamp place. Hooray. However, looks like they've stamped it upside down, so let's just turn that round the other way. So the dealer stamp there is Manchester Garages Limited, the name you can trust, Oxford Road, Manchester. So there we go. A nice little dealer stamp, even though they stamped it the wrong way around. So there we go, and then we get the final little bits of details published by the Ford Motor Company in Essex, and the design and artwork by Alan Burrows Limited, and printed in England. And then we've got that little Ford badge at the bottom. So there we go, the Ford Escort Harrier. Do you remember these? I certainly remember them, although today if you wanted to buy one, they're really silly money, and I don't think they're worth the crazy amounts to go for now, but back then, a nice buy for sure. Thank you so much for watching Coors Light today. Look out for the little link I put at the end to the other bird related Escort Mark II special editions. Don't forget to have a great weekend. Please do like and subscribe if you've not done already. Take care and goodbye.